What up? It's your boy T-Burn, The Reaction. So I'm doing a mixture of some leftovers though. Finally found some time to do it though. I'm just gonna watch the rest of the draft over the phone. But I had a busy, crazy earlier today, so I'm just now getting these videos out. So I want to at least get some of them out the way though. Hopefully I get So anyway, about to do this video from Pllana production. This is WWE is out of control. Yes, they are. It's getting crazy in wrestling in general, though. A lot of injuries, a lot of walkouts, pipe bombs, everything. Some craziness, though. And like, another injury happened. A couple injuries happened just I found today. One, the recent NXT UK Tag Team Champion, Ashley Smith and Oliver Carter had to relinquish their title because Ashley Smith is hurt. But good news is, Briggs and Jason got the win. Shout out to them, though. I gotta check it out, though. Caught the spoiler, but I'm still gonna watch regardless, though. And then Tom Ichi from New Japan is injured, so he's out the fatal 4-way for the Mid Atlantic Championship of what they call for AEW. Stuck right there, though. Not to mention all these other individuals with Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. Who else is injured? I think Cole's injured as well too. And then we got this part-time bullshit with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. It's ridiculous. So, and then of course the walkout with Sasha Banks being released, and there's rumors that she could about to be the new baddie that Stokely been participating since. Ravel is injured. And then, Rhea's injured as well, too. So, Judgment Day's on hold as well, too. Not condoning Hills, but just saying in general. It's just getting crazy. So, anyway, without further ado, we're going to check out this video from Pllana called WWE is out of control. See what you got to say about this, though. Let's get it.
I am working here without a contract. I'm not even on payroll anymore. I'm working here on a handshake deal.
Pfft, Cody Rhodes joining WWE. Come on now. Oh damn, it actually happened. But you know what? Nothing can get crazier than that.
Sasha Banks and Naomi let us all down. Their actions disappointed millions of WWE fans.
Okay, things are a little out of control, but I think we've already seen the worst of it all.
He is under investigation over allegations in the Wall Street Journal.
Not to mention this.
That he agreed to pay $3 million in hush money to a former employee over an affair.
Stephanie McMahon is now interim CEO and interim chairwoman.
The time is 9:54.
Jeff Hardy,
You're under arrest for the offense of DUI, okay?
I want you to fire me! You fucking Mark! Fire me! Fire me!
I gotta say, like I said, you get right there. I just said it. I said it in a post in Facebook and everything. It is a dark cloud in wrestling, and folks try to say, "Oh, this shit happen all the time." No, this is more crazier than usual. But let's see what Pllana got to say.
What the fuck is going on right now in the WWE and the rest of the wrestling world?
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what to think there.
Yeah, what's going on?
We wondering the same damn thing, Pllana. Hold on a second. Close the door. Sorry about this. We wondering the same damn thing, Pllana. We here. We here right now. We wondering what's going on, man. For real.
No clue. This is a very fascinating thing.
2022 has been one of the most preposterous years in wrestling history. With each week that passes, there's a new unbelievable headline that makes your jaw drop. To kick things off, Cody Rhodes did the unthinkable, becoming a free agent and leaving AEW, the company he started, to return to WWE. Shane McMahon was then fired by his own father. MJF gets into beef with Tony Khan, no-shows a meet and greet, and almost disappears right before Double or Nothing. Don't forget about the pipe bomb. Stone Cold returns to the ring after 19 years of retirement with 2 busted knees. Vince McMahon also comes back to wrestle at 76 years old and nearly dies from a stunner gone wrong. Triple H announces his retirement from in-ring competition after his heart attack. Sasha and Naomi walk out on Raw, becoming suspended and soon to be possibly released. Stephanie McMahon leaves WWE for the first time in 2 decades. Roman Reigns wins the Undisputed Championship.
Boo.
And then becomes a part-timer. CM Punk wins a world championship after 7 long years, only to suffer a severe injury, putting him on the shelf. In the middle of his biggest push, Cody Rhodes tears his pec, but still battles inside Hell in a Cell with the gruesome injury. Randy Orton is out of action for the rest of the year.
I was trying to mention who else is injured, and Randy Orton is injured
with a back injury after carrying the company for a decade. Jeff Hardy has weapons pointed at him and is arrested for his 3rd DUI. And most shocking of all, Vince McMahon is being investigated and steps down as CEO, leading to Steph coming back to take over. As you can see, 2022 has clearly been one of the most bizarre years in wrestling history.
It has.
The WWE is out of control, and this begs the question, why? Why is all this happening? Well, I think I have the answer. To fully comprehend the current state of the WWE, you have to take a look at the outside world. You see, wrestling has always been a reflection of society. Promotions have consistently evolved their products to specifically align with each generation meeting their precise desires. And nobody has been doing it better than Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And that is typically how most successful businesses operate. We got plenty of evidence over the course of the last 40 years, starting with the 80s.
Hold a second. Okay, I'm back. Had the sister straight right there. Somebody, because mention I told you to mention injury though, but anyway.
You shall feel the wrath of Hulkamania. This is where the power lies.
The 80s were a thrilling time for Americans. The entertainment bubble exploded throughout this decade, and there was a real shift in the industry. TV was no longer exclusive. Over-the-top movies like Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, and Star Wars were born. Meanwhile, everyone was
technically the Star Wars started in the 70s, but
watching MTV at home. And patriotism was booming after Ronald Reagan became president. Therefore, Vince McMahon provided that generation with over-the-top cartoonish characters like Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Mr. American himself, Hulk Hogan. Fans attended shows to see their superhero-like wrestlers take their vitamins, say their prayers, and defeat the villains. That era did not last forever though, which brings us to the 90s.
You can kiss my ass.
Stunner.
The 90s were the complete opposite. The traditional zombification of classic families was old news. The people of this time wanted to be rebellious and they wanted to see anti-authority figures, and that is how WWE managed to manufacture one of their hottest stars ever,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He was the definition of anti-authority and anti-hero. The success of Austin's career is accredited to his relatability with that audience. The 90s kids wanted some attitude, and the WWE provided that. To be quite honest with you, WWE still struggles to create the magic from this era. That is how legendary this was. However, it did come to an end.
Ruthless
aggression.
The 2000s saw people move past their rebel phase. This generation was growing with technology into the modern world, giving a perfect mix of the internet and real life. The result of this led to modern wrestling that focused on ruthless aggression and in-ring competition. Young, bright athletes like John Cena, Randy Orton, and Batista made a name for themselves, while the legends like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker adapted. The 2000s was a really fun time in wrestling.
Yes, it was.
The times changed as well as the WWE when technology became more prominent in the world.
Welcome to SmackDown.
And now, here we are in 2022, and that was literally a clip of Vince McMahon showing up to SmackDown the day he stepped down as CEO because of his ongoing investigations. You wouldn't expect him to receive a pretty positive reaction from the audience, but he did. There were even some people bowing down for him. Vince McMahon is being embraced by the fans after a scandal, while the internet is vilifying him. That perfectly explains the current generation. it's an extremely compelling time. We've entered the reality era. It is pure chaos because this generation of people are remarkably opinionated while simply disregarding any of the negative opinions of others. Although they will acquire some hate, because of the advancement of technology and social media, they'll also gather some positive reactions. People are not afraid to genuinely be their authentic self, even if it makes them a polarizing figure. It started when the former US president began to act like this, and it's safe to say that others follow the actions of the biggest figure in the world at the time. That is why MJF has been tenaciously vocal about his ordeal with AEW. He's got haters and supporters. We see an identical scenario with Sasha Banks and Naomi after their walkout on Raw. You've got half of the audience believing that the two ladies should be treated better while the other half wants them fired. Basically, you can say and do whatever you want nowadays. Because society has become so raw and unfiltered, we're seeing it unfold in professional wrestling. When you also consider that AEW has become a promotion that's able to pay WWE dollars, all hell has broken loose, and I love it. The drama over the last 6 months has been complete anarchy. Wrestling is so wild and unpredictable that it's become unadulterated entertainment, something it wasn't for so long. The lines between fiction and reality are blurred more so than ever before, and that is when wrestling is at its best. Welcome to the reality era. Look, I don't think a single person, a single soul could have ever predicted the things that happened this year that are on the screen right now. It looks like an alternate timeline, maybe something that would happen in a video game. But that's the thing about the reality era. It's outlandish and doesn't really make sense. What a crazy year. And the year is far from over. We got 6 more months, and this is just the beginning.
Yeah, man, it is crazy in wrestling. I'll tell you though. It already was like crazy already, in my opinion, man. I feel like it's like Bizarre World. Already, it's been like Bizarre World for a good while. Hold on, Blake Wesley, is that the? No, I'm trying to see the one big guy got picked up though. The cowboy big guy got picked up, yeah, from But yeah, it's been crazy. Like. It's always been. It was like it was kind of there already. It's just 2022. It's just been ridiculous. It's always kind of there already with the pandemic. 2021 as well too, but 2022 it is crazy. It is crazy right now in wrestling as well too. Definitely. Well, the WWE, especially this whole situation with Vince McMahon, the injuries, the walkouts, as well as AEW with the injuries as well too. Other places is dealing with wrestling dealing with injuries as well. It's like it's a dark color. It's like a dark cloud wrestling. It's not even funny. I'm not even joking. It's feel like a dark cloud wrestling right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.